Okay, welcome back to the third game of the last chance qualifiers for the Pokemon Trainer Championships. Now, I'm William Sarli as your caster, and we have Benjamin Tan here as your analyst. Okay, and right now on the third game of the Swiss, we have Hafiz, Siddik, and we have Aldrich. Hafiz Siddik is known as a long-time player and have consistently reached the top cut of each game, but there have been no notable achievements yet. While Aldrich is a rather new player. Aldrich is a rather new player, but he have reached top cut with unique teams that some people might seem strange for some people, but it worked out for him.
Sorry. Yeah, there's actually a lot of good players with no achievements. They can actually get unlucky in tournaments. So, well, we're looking to see if he can actually achieve something today and tomorrow. As for unorthodox team, like surprising teams, like I said, usually you don't know what they are running, so they can win you, and they might also lose against you because it's like not very balanced, but you don't underestimate them, yeah.
But for Ben, what do you think about rather unique teams that that usually work in best of ones, but this time we take it on a game of best of three?
Best of three, yeah. I mean, it can still work if your opponent doesn't know how to deal with it, but of course you can take notes, you know what gimmick he's running or she's running, then maybe you can counter it. But like I said, if you have no answer at all, it still works against you, even in best of three.
Okay, and the game will be starting soon. Before we start the game, we would like to thank our sponsors. We would like to thank Tokopedia, and we would like to thank IGX for having us here. And for our sponsors, we want to thank Logitech, PS Enterprise, and DX Racer.
Best chair in the world. Wow.
Okay, we have the team already. We have Aldrich and Hafiz, and you can see here Aldrich is carrying a rather normal team actually this time.
Yeah, Aldrich's team looks like a standard Charizard Y team with the usually they have Choice Scarf Landorus. I'm not sure if Aldrich is carrying the item today. Tapu Koko and Tapu Lele. We have seen a top Southeast Asia player like Melvin K using the same 4 Charizard, Mega Charizard Y if Aldrich is running it, of course. Landorus, Tapu Koko, Tapu Lele, Amoonguss for Trick Room option because his team is like really fast. Whimsicott usually it's Prankster, but in this case it might even be a Chlorophyll. Yeah, so yeah.
Take advantage of the sun that is brought out by Charizard Y.
I mean, I don't like to say this, but it might be Chlorophyll because there's a Tapu Lele on the team as well, and as well as the sun. Hafiz running as maybe Mega Salamence, slightly. Zapdos, Katana, Komo-O, Tapu Fini, and Incineroar, similar, slightly, quite similar to the one that we streamed earlier on, the Incineroar, Tapu Fini, Katana combo. On top of that with the Mega Salamence, really good team.
Okay, let us start the game. And this is quite a unique team because Hafiz actually have Combo and Fini on the same team.
Yeah, you're right. Actually, I forgot to point it out. Aldrich lead with the Tapu Lele and Whimsicott. Zapdos Incineroar lead, pretty standard on most Zcat, we like to call it. I mean, obviously Whimsicott can taunt the Zapdos because it's not flying, and Incineroar can't fake out the Whimsicott because Psychic Terrain. But not only, I mean, even without the Psychic Terrain, Whimsicott can't use any of the Prankster move against Incineroar because of this generation. They buff the Dark type to be immune to the Prankster moves.
And in this case, because Incineroar can't fake out to Whimsicott, maybe Incineroar might want to as well deal a lot of damage to either Whimsicott or Lele over here.
Yeah, I mean, in this case he can't fake out, so maybe Flare Blitz or knock off the Tapu Lele to scout if it's Z move or Life Orb or even Choice Scarf. But I mean, Aldrich might want to Tailwind here because of opposing Zapdos, but looks like Zapdos is switching out into Katana. Quite a reasonable switch to maybe take a Moonblast, but I don't really think Aldrich will want to Moonblast on Zapdos when he can go for a Psychic. Psychic into Katana will do a lot of damage. If it's not invested in any special defense, it won't take it very well, but in this case it actually took very well.
Or it might even have maybe Assault Vest. Like the common child teams nowadays.
Yeah, but Incineroar went fake out against Tapu Lele and it revealed Choice Scarf. So very interesting item with Whimsicott actually.
Choice Scarf Tapu Lele is quite rare nowadays. Usually Tapu Lele opt for Haikyuu MZ.
Yeah. To pick up a KO on the most bulky Pokemon. In this case like Zapdos, but I mean he's not Psyche MZ, so yeah. Whimsicott switching out. Well, for Tailwind the first turn.
Yeah. Oh, we're switching out to Landers to take out the Intimidate to reduce the damage on both Kartana and Incineroar.
Tapu Lele, I mean, after getting knocked off, he gets to switch the move. If most Katana don't carry Smart Strike, but in this case, he's actually Assault Vest, so he's gonna Smart Strike the Landers instead of the Tapu Lele, which is doubling the Landers. So no item.
So it might even carry a Z Crystal maybe.
Yeah, Tectonic Ridge.
With the Trick Room, I mean the Tailwind still up. Landers here have a lot of opportunity to deal a lot of damage to both Kartana and Incineroar over here.
Yeah, I mean, I'll just opt to Dazzling Gleam instead of switching. Maybe Landers is just going to Rock Slide. It won't pick up the Katana because it should, pick up the Incineroar, but does Katana flinch because it can be crucial if it doesn't flinch, it's gonna pick up KO with, against the Landorus from that HP. It should even at -1 and does, so it's gonna get a base boost. Really crucial.
This brings up Kartana's attack back to normal since it was intimidated before. But with the Tailwind still up, Kartana would probably die to the next Tapu Lele attack.
Yeah, and like you say, if it's Assault Vest, it can't protect at all.
Yeah, true. And Charizard.
On top of that, Charizard is coming in, so Zapdos, it's very safe for Aldrich to go for a Hit Wave and Psychic onto Zapdos here.
Zapdos.
Yeah.
And maybe Kartana would want to switch out, or maybe Hafiz would want
switch
to
into Fini.
Maybe it's a good choice over here.
Yeah, if you have Meteor, you boost your Zapdos special defense. Otherwise, it's okay. You remove the Psychic Terrain, to prevent the Psychic from doing so much damage against your Zapdos. But looks like he's not switching, opting to stack the Katana instead.
Yeah, Kartana's with the health remaining on Kartana, maybe Kartana couldn't deal any more damage.
Overkill.
But we never really know.
Yeah, Psychic against Zapdos, how much would that do? Oh, is that a crit?
Damage.
No, it's not.
Almost taking it out, but activating the berry.
Yeah. And here it does connect. Will it pick up the Zapdos? I think it should because it's the Sun boosted, and we have seen how much the Psychic did to the Zapdos back there.
Maybe the Zapdos is a rather offensive set.
Yeah, maybe like a Timid or even Modus. Judging from the HP, as we can see from Hafiz's side, doesn't have a lot of investment.
And we only have Salamence here. Salamence with the Tail Room already, with the Tailwind already down. Maybe Tapulet won't be able to pick up.
To pick up a KO. But we have seen that the last Pokemon for Aldrich is Whimsicott. So if he can, the Salamence forgot to Mega right there. So Hyper Voice will not do a lot of damage. Tapu Lele survived because of no step from the Hyper Voice. Moonblast will pick up the KO without the Mega. Oh my god, what did Hafiz do?
Quite fatal mistake from Hafiz over here.
Yeah.
For not Mega Evolving.
Oh no.
And that leads Aldrich to take the game 1-0.
Yeah, maybe if he pressed the Mega button, he definitely will KO because of the step Hyper Voice. A lot of damage against Mega Charizard. What can Charizard do to you? You resist the Fire type attack. Whimsicott likely not carrying any move, maybe Moonblast, but who knows?
Yes,
it's always better.
Yes,
no,
but only because you're not Mega Evolving.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, it's also good information for Aldrich because Hafiz revealed that his Salamence carries Hyper Voice instead of what we've seen earlier on, Dragon Dance, Frustration, or Return,
on
Jason's
Age game.
He might opt for the mix, maybe even full special attack like a Hyper Voice, a Fire move, Tailwind, Protect. Or he might be Hyper Voice, Double Edge, Tailwind, Protect, the old school Mega Salamence, yeah?
Yes. There's very much possibilities of this Mega Salamence.
Yeah.
So, Aldrich gains quite an information with Hyper Voice, but that's not all of it.
It's good information for both players because Hafiz know that now the Tapu Lele is Choice Scarf, the Salamence might want to be more careful. And also, Katana is Assault Vest, so it can be really good for Hafiz right here because you resist almost everything on the team except for the fire move from Charizard, of course.
Yeah, of course.
Maybe your Katana is 252 HP, 252 special defense.
Yeah, maybe. The common
I'm just
Assault
kidding
Vest
right
right now. And how do you think would Assault Vest Katana help against the Aldrich team?
Yeah.
Overall, with its bulk, can it take maybe some damage from Charizard?
The Assault Vest Katana?
Yes.
Not a fire move under sun, it's too much. Charizard's Mega Charizard Y special attack is sky high.
Yeah.
No pun intended there, I mean it's flying, you know. But I'm sorry. So,
on error?
I mean, I think they exited the...
Yes,
sorry, they are requesting each other again. So, like I said, the Landorus doesn't have any item. We have seen from the knockoff from the Incineroar, likely carrying the Z move. So Tectonic Ridge will still do a lot to Katana. Definitely more than Psychic, of course.
Yeah.
Maybe Coco is a Life Orb. Can be double Z move, can be Specs, can be Assault Vest, even like, you know, Sky Drop and stuff. Or even funnier, try Scarf Tapu Koko. But we have seen the Scarf on Tapu Lele already, so it shouldn't be. Yeah.
And with Among Us cannot redirect Kartana with Rage Powder, yes, and that's a very good advantage on Kartana.
One thing about Hafiz is he Komo-O is so good against Landorus and Charizard Y, but you can see 3 fairy type sitting right there, and Among Us likely carrying the Clear Smoke.
Yeah.
To, you know, get rid of your step boost. And so Mega Salamence is a good choice here because you do resist the fire type attack from Charizard. Get the Intimidate. Just need to be careful of the 3 fire types right there.
Okay, with all the informations that both players have received in the previous game, what do you think will be the lead for each players?
I mean, Aldrich lead is safe. Like there's nothing bad about it. Like Lele, Whimsicott, but maybe instead of Whimsicott, maybe you just lead Lele and Charizard Y. Just go for Hyper Offense because what Hafiz lead earlier on was the Zapcat lead, which, as you can see, Psychic did a lot of damage. But again, Incineroar can fake out the Charizard Y, and Zapdos, since it's not so bulky, it might be even faster than Charizard Y to, you know, go for the Z move or even its own Tailwind.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So maybe Aldrich don't want to lead Flying type next to Tapu Lele. Maybe Whimsicott as well, because Among Us, what can you do there? Yeah.
Okay. With the second game starting, let us see what both players have to lead with.
What do you think Hafiz will lead here? It's very hard to say. Zapcat?
Maybe Zapcat again.
Yeah.
It's quite a safe lead, actually.
Yeah, same lead from Aldrich. Is it the same lead from Hafiz?
Let's see.
Oh, different lead here. Oh, very smart lead because you get to fake out this time. Unless your Fini is a teammate choice scarf, which in this case is not.
It's actually quite strange.
Yeah, so Hafiz can go for the safe fake out command here. Nothing the Lele can do against you. Obviously, it can Moonblast you, it can Thunderbolt you because it's Choice Scarf, but you always cross your finger. fake out the Whimsicott, Carmine, but actually maybe fake outing the Tapu Lele is better.
Yeah, maybe. But Whimsicott still have to be careful because even if it fakes out Whimsicott and the Tapu Fini in Calm Minds, Whimsicott in the next turn can lock Tapu Fini into Calm Mind.
Yeah, like Encore, right?
Yeah,
but it's
Encore.
really hard to tell because I mean he's like carrying a psychic terrain. Yeah, but you never know. Maybe he just press a Moonblast and knock off onto Lele. You want Lele to be gone as soon as possible so that your Zapdos and Salamence can be safe. Helping Hand,
Unique choice from
any fake out from Incineroar, is it into Tapu Lele? Oh no!
Whimsicott.
Moonblast. Boosted by the Helping Hand will do a lot to the Incineroar. Looks like it's gonna be a pinch berry Incineroar. Oh, it actually helped.
Yes. That's actually quite unique for Whimsicott to carry Helping Hand. Oh, and IC win.
Oh,
this is even more unique.
I mean, if this usually people carry the IC win and swagger Tapu Fini with next to a Mega Kangaskhan which underspeed the Tapu Fini, so you can swagger your own Kangaskhan and then, you know. But I mean, I don't think he's carrying that. Maybe he will swagger his own Incineroar. And
that's still a possibility over here.
Yeah, but does Incineroar doesn't outspeed Tapu Lele because like we have seen Tapu Lele is Choice Scarf, and even after the IC win, Tapu Lele is still faster. Yeah.
I'll switch out from Incineroar.
Did he swagger the Katana?
Yeah, maybe this might be a swagger Katana.
Moonblast onto Incineroar, most likely. Yeah, the Katana, Incineroar slot, the Katana switch in with the Southwest. Took it very well. Yeah, Whimsicott revealed that it carries attacking moves, so Hafiz can be more careful with his Mega Salamence right there. We've seen 3 Moonblasts in the same turn. Maybe Katana carries Moonblast as well? Nah, just kidding.
No. Quite a unique turn we have here.
Yeah,
all 3 Pokemon using Moonblast.
So Hafiz revealed that he has IC Win, Moonblast, probably a Water Move, Protect. Yeah. So Charizard coming in here can go for a very safe Mega because you reduce the Water Move from Tapu Fini, you threaten the Katana as well, and maybe you want to switch your Lele out so you get a Psychic Terrain in. But Hafiz is still in a good position right here, especially with the Incineroar.
Yeah, with the Incineroar is very much of a Charizard check right now.
Yeah, Flabis, Other Sun do a lot, and if you don't want to take any reply, maybe go for a knockoff. But in this case, Hafiz is not a Southwest, and he already proc the berry on Incineroar, so it's really hard to say.
And we doesn't really know the coverage that Aldrich Charizard brings.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe it brings Air Slash, maybe
Solar Beam,
yeah.
But right now
Moonblast.
Yeah, Moonblast. So if he might be double targeting, no. So Heat Waving. Maybe he don't want to review the Solar Beam right now. I mean, no harm. You don't really need Solar Beam right here because you can go for another Moonblast here. But right now Tapu Lele is at -2 speed and a critical hit. Adding salt into injury right there.
And on -2 speed, maybe Incineroar can outspeed Tapu Lele here.
It's really hard to say because it depends on how fast Hafiz Incineroar is. But he can go for a safe fake out right here, and I mean.
And the Tapu Lele because it's so.
Yeah, so he can't protect. So fake out Lele, move after Lele. Fini should outspeed the Charizard after -1 right there. And we will see if Aldrich carry the Solar Beam. Otherwise, Heat Wave will just proc the berry on Fini. But in this case, Katana is switching in. So please tell me Incineroar is faking out the Charizard, and it will be a fantastic turn for Hafiz right here because it's a free switch in.
And as you can see, Aldrich decided to switch out Tapu Lele into Landorus, afraid of the fake out maybe.
No fake out from Charizard. So if Aldrich went for Heat Wave here, it's gonna be very bad for Hafiz. So Solar Beam, what a good call by Hafiz right there, scouting out the move from Aldrich Charizard.
But on this turn, maybe Landorus with Earthquake can take out both Cortana and Incineroar.
Yeah, but like I said, Landorus is not a Scarf, so maybe Leaf Blade is enough to pick up the Landorus from there despite -1. But it's a Southwest Katana, maybe it's not faster than Landorus, but who knows? but it's definitely faster than the Charizard right now because of the Icy Wind. But like I said, Aldrich can still switch out his Landorus to sack the Tapu Lele. Maybe he won Landorus more in this game against the rest of the team. But if Hafiz's last Pokemon is Salamence, he might not want to do that because Tapu Lele is the only answer against Mega Salamence.
And because Landorus, we also didn't know Landorus is full set. But from what he revealed so far, it might be a physical set. But it might be mixed, maybe carrying Hidden Power Ice.
Yeah, so Landorus opt to go for the Rock Slide here. If it's Pinch Berry, it's going to activate a barrier on Tapu Fini. I'm not sure why Aldrich don't want to go for the Earthquake. It was really safe there, maybe predicting a Salamence switch in. Not so bad, so Tapu Fini avoid the Heat Wave. Might matter, any damage is good damage. So this turn, Hafiz can just safely switch Salamence in because there's no Tapu Lele on the field. If you have Tailwind, it's going to be fantastic. You can protect the Tapu Fini from the Solar Beam. You can Tailwind and hope that Rock Slide doesn't crit you because it's intimidated now.
And on this turn, Tapu Fini is really safe actually. And we doesn't really know what Salamence brings. Maybe it brings Tailwind, or maybe Hafiz's speed control only lies on Tapu Fini with Icy Wind. We don't know too.
And we know that Aldrich can, Tailwind on the Charizard as well because we've seen Hit Wave, Solar Beam, but maybe he doesn't carry Overheat or Flamethrower. Who knows? But otherwise, Hafiz can just go for a safe Tailwind right here, switching out the Tapu Fini into Katana. Safe, sack the Katana. Katana is basically useless right now. He won the Fini.
Fini better. Fini is much of a better choice right here.
Yeah. I mean, it's also a safe switching to a Solar Beam. Yeah. But if Aldrich off-quick crit here, then he's gonna go back.
Landorus. Mixed set. Before we know that Salamence brings Hyper Voice, and this time it's used Double Edge.
Yeah, but it's not very good for Hafiz right now because Tapu Lele still have the Choice Scarf and it's gonna outspeed the Mega Salamence here. Why didn't you go for a Tailwind previous turn? Because what can Landorus, a -1 Landorus really do to you?
True.
I mean, even a Rock Slide crit will not KO you from that range. So I think Tailwind was much safer. But
we don't really know.
We don't know. But Hyper Voice, Double Edge, Protect. Maybe Tailwind, maybe Flamethrower. We will never know. Yeah. But it's still a good position for Hafiz right here because he can double attack the Tapu Lele with a Smart Strike and Double Edge. But I think Lele just go for a Moonblast to Salamence and Hafiz can just, Aldrich can just Hit Wave because the Fini is weak to Solar Beam. Unless Hafiz, smart play by Hafiz because he's trying to store out the sun. So that Moonblast into Smart Strike. Oh, what a call by Hafiz right there.
A very smart read from Hafiz. Oh, taking out the KO, taking out the Tapu Lele.
Super effective damage. Tri-Scarf, usually they don't have bulk investment on the Tapu Lele. So Charizard going for a Hit Wave here. Not in a good position. Hit Wave does connect with the Katana. The crowd hope for a miss there. But I mean, it's not going to matter much because Sunlight Faded, Tapu Fini, it's gonna resist, and Salamence, oh no.
And on this turn, Aldrich doesn't have any more answers for Salamence and
Tapu Fini.
For Tapu Fini, it's heavily charged Solar Beam, which is not a good choice.
Yeah, but if I were Aldrich, I would not forfeit here because I want to know if Hafiz have a water move on Tapu Fini. I mean, yes, you are in a good position. Yes, you might seem to be losing, but like I said, scouting, man. Scouting is always good. You're going to game 3. Hafiz might choose not to review a water move. Very good option right there. No harm. So Charizard go for a Hit Wave there. Can actually burn the Salamence, but might not matter at this point here. So no burn there. Looks like we're going to a game 3.
Yeah. And by having no answers towards the Salamence, Tapu Fini, it brings Hafiz to game 3.
Yeah.
To the score of 1 save.
Very well played by Hafiz. Yeah.
Very well read.
He adjusted by leading the Tapu Fini instead, so he can get a fake out option, removing the Psychic Terrain, replacing it with the Misty Terrain because. As we have seen that Lele is Choice Scarf, definitely outspeeding the Tapu Fini, so Fini will get the Misty Terrain up.
On the previous turn when Aldrich sends out the Tapu Lele. If Tapu Lele with Choice Scarf attacks Kartana with Psychic, with the Psychic boosted Psychic, will it maybe KO the Kartana in that range?
It might, you know, because Tapu Lele's special attack is also quite high, but Assault Vest is hard to tell. But Psychic Terrain, maybe? Yeah, so good information for both players. Let's see how they are going to adjust. I really think that Hafiz lead in Game 2 is amazing, and he should still do that. Then Aldrich maybe can, you know, opt to lead something different. But I mean, if he leads like Among Us and Tapu Lele, it's not gonna be very good against Incineroar. And if he lead Coco and Lele, Coco is gonna get an Electric Terrain up because it's slower than Tapu Lele thanks to the Choice Scarf. Landorus and Charizard is weak. It's gonna get Fake Out because they are both flying. So the only thing that can actually be safe next to the Tapu Lele is the Whimsicott.
Yes. And we didn't see Aldrich carrying the Among Us at all on this smash.
Yeah, it's not very good here. There's the Salamence there. There's an Incineroar, Misty Terrain to, you know, not allow you to spore the team. Katana ignoring you, and especially nowadays, people don't carry a grass move on Among Us. Like you only carry Clear Smoke, Slash Bomb. You can't touch the Katana as well.
Yes.
And even if you carry Giga Drain, the Katana is Assault Vest.
Yes. And even maybe with Hidden Power Fire, Among Us still won't be able to take out the card.
It won't KO, but that's actually quite interesting. Hidden Power Fire Among Us. What are you trying to like replace it with? Which powder? Small, Clear Small, Protect?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, maybe Protect. Who knows?
Okay, we have seen that Aldrich is done with picking his leads, and
he already scouted the game too. He knows what he's gonna do. But does Hafiz continue leading that? Because what I feel is Tapu Fini and Incineroar is a very good lead against Aldrich's team. Not only you resist the fire type from Charizard, you remove the terrain, you know, you don't take super effective move from both Whimsicott and Lele. Obviously there's a Coco, but Coco in this situation, nah, it's not gonna be good.
And the same lead from Aldrich, Tapu Lele and Whimsicott, as you mentioned, is safe lead. Oh, it's Kartana and Incineroar.
Yeah, Kartana and Incineroar right there. No Intimidate from Aldrich yet, but safe switching from the Landorus, you know, for Aldrich is also can be good to intimidate both these physical attackers. Incineroar can't fake out either one of them unless he switch the Katana into Tapu Fini. So, like I said, Aldrich doesn't have anything else to lead. So it's always the same two lead. But what I feel here is Katana against Lele is actually good, especially when you're Assault Vest. So he opts to win. Moonblast into Incineroar. No switch out from either of them. So Smart Strike into Tapu Lele definitely. Oh, into Whimsicott.
Maybe taking out the Whimsicott in one turn.
It's Focus Sash, yeah.
Focus Sash and Flare Blitz, maybe.
No, actually he might knock off the Tapu Lele, but he didn't expect. Oh, Whimsicott. Why? Maybe he expected Whimsicott to switch into Landorus, but if you already know that Landorus is carrying a Z move, so I don't quite understand that play.
I don't understand that either.
Yeah.
Okay, with the Tailwind up, Charizard here is
fantastic for Aldrich, because I think Aldrich will prefer his Whimsicott going down because free switching for Charizard. Tailwind is up. Lele can continue to Moonblast Incineroar, but you'll proc the berry from here.
Yes. And maybe Charizard here can just hit wave, and Lele can switch or can Moonblast into the previous Kartana slot and maybe hit the Salamence that's behind or whatever that's behind.
Yeah. So Charizard probably going for Heat Wave here, not gonna do a lot of damage to the Tapu Fini. Of course, Aldrich can always go for a good read, Solar Beam the Tapu Fini, Moonblast the Tapu Fini. That will be fantastic.
Yeah.
If that happens.
It might even take out the Tapu Fini in one turn.
Yeah, it should actually. Oh, unfortunately he did not do that. So it's gonna proc. Oh, 1 HP! Oh my God! Clutch.
Maybe if in this turn, Tapu Lele Moonblast the Kartana slot, the Fini, yes, and then Heat Wave.
Solar Beam, yeah.
No, maybe if Charizard Y uses Heat Wave, it can chip the damage on Incineroar so that it can KO the Incineroar.
The Moonblast, yeah, you're right about this. But I mean, now he can still go for the Moonblast onto Incineroar, Solar Beam onto Tapu Fini. But do you think Tapu Fini will switch out here, or do you think Tapu Fini will just stay in and try to catch your overpredict?
Yes. Or maybe and for Hafiz right now, the most important priority is to take out the Tapu Lele because it really is a problem for the Salamence.
Yeah, Salamence is so good against his team. Unfortunately, Tapu Lele is just too fast. Oh no, he didn't go for Solar Beam. So does Fini go for Icy Wing right here or Moonblast onto... so he's going to take out a Tapu Lele right here. So Salamence will have like an amazing time on the field. But of course there's always a Landorus here to annoy you with the best move in the game, Rock Slide.
Rock Slide, yes. Maybe we can get some important flinches, maybe.
Yeah, so Hafiz bring the same 4 as he did in game 2. No Zapdos like game 1. So I mean it's obviously better than Zapdos. So Salamence resisting the fire move and the Solar Beam from Charizard, except for the Rock Slide of course. But you did intimidate the Landorus and you carry Hyper Voice, so you don't really need to double H right here. And if you have Tailwind, it will be good.
Oh, it's a switch out from Salamence, maybe fearing the Rock Slide?
Rock Slide, I think he won the -2 the Landorus as well. But if Charizard go for Heat Wave here, it's not gonna be very good for Hafiz.
A Rock Slide, dealing minimal damage to Jakarta.
Yeah, after the -1. Charizard, Heat Wave onto the Salamence Lord. That might just be the game right there because now Charizard can go for Solar Beam onto Tapu Fini. Definitely going to pick up the KO from that range. But Tailwind does filter out. I don't think Double H is enough to KO Charizard unless you crit, of course. But Incineroar can just switch out. Landorus can just switch out here.
But it's their last.
Oh yeah, sorry, I didn't notice the Tapu Lele fin. Yeah, but still, the Solar Beam is gonna KO the Tapu Fini. Rock Slide to Salamence. Usually Z move Landorus they carry Sword Stance.
Yeah, maybe. But on this case, Landorus is on -2 attack.
-2 attack, yeah.
Which means the Rock Slide maybe don't do much damage right now to Salamence.
Well, you still have to KO the Charizard first. I mean, in this case, I think you might want to focus on Landorus as well because it's a super effective damage with the Rock Slide onto your Salamence. But Double H onto Charizard not gonna be enough. Solar Beam will pick up the Rock Slide -2. Still do no.
That's too little damage on Salamence.
Solar Beam
picking up the Tapu Fini.
It's gonna KO. It might not be over yet because Hafiz can just go for Hyper Voice. He will pick up the Charizard from that range, doing good damage against the Landorus as well.
And so we never know if Aldrich Landorus's Rock Slide maybe crit.
Yeah, but I think if he have Sword Stance on Landorus like many Zemo of Landorus have, he can go for Sword Stance here and then next turn, neutral attack Rock Slide will still do a lot of damage.
Okay, Hyper Voice to chip the damage on Landorus and maybe to pick up the KO on Charizard.
40%, Rock Slide. I don't think it's enough. Oh, single target Rock Slide. So
maybe no Sword Dance on Landorus.
Hafiz will definitely go for Hyper Voice again, very safe. But it will not be enough for the Landorus. As we can see, it's gonna be 3 KO. But can he survive the Rock Slide from Landorus this time? Because if he does, then he will win.
Yeah. Another Hyper Voice.
Landorus is gonna survive. Does Salamence survive the Rock Slide? Hafiz needs to survive this Rock Slide right here. Single target Rock Slide, -2 Landorus. Is it enough? Oh! Aldrich, Landorus!
The single target Rock Slide picks up the KO on
despite being -2. Oh my god, what a game.
That's very close actually,
Very close,
very close. Maybe Hafiz can, maybe previously can target the Landorus with Double H, but it puts, also Hafiz puts it in the risk because maybe the recoil from Double H can chip shift the health, and Heatwave could maybe pick up the KO. Maybe.
Yeah, but like I said, both players played really well.
Yeah.
So let's give them a round of applause. They did, you know, entertain us with a fantastic game here. You know.
Especially the end. Yeah, that's very close. I mean, for both players.
Yeah, -2. I thought it wouldn't be enough. Like it might be a roll, but come on. So Aldrich is going to be 3-0 after this fantastic performance. Hafiz 2-1, not so bad. You know, he did play very well in game 2 and game 3. Just you know, a clutch drop slide. Despite being -2.
And with this victory, with 3-0, Aldrich is leading a good time in this tournament right now.
Yeah.
And might even have a chance on reaching the top
advancing to day 2.
Day 2.
So looking forward to round 4. I'm Benjamin and this is William. Thank you for watching and stay tuned.
We'll come back on